Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Victor bringing you a quick let's play of Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. I'm just gonna do this quick video or guide, I guess if you want to call it, on how to get easy level ups, tokens, treasure, and gil, doing the gauntlet in the offline mode. So, you're gonna want to go into gauntlet mode. And for this, I actually got this information from LemonEatingKow. It's a YouTuber. Really dope that he put up this info. I tried it out. I already went through my first round and I leveled up so quick. It took maybe like 5-6 minutes tops, and I got through all 6 of the matches. So it's really not that time consuming. I don't know how quick or how much XP you can get in leveling up. I'm guessing that's dependent on how you customize your characters, but what he suggested was to use any sort of specialist. In this case, I'm going to be using Distola, which is the character that he suggested. And yeah, basically any specialist, anybody that could have any projectile sort of attack would be perfect for this. So let's get into it right away. We are going to be doing core battles, so that's the main thing here. It has to be a core battle. And like I said, Distola is probably your best bet in regards to using a specialist. You're going to want, like I said, projectile sort of style of attacks. For the other 2 characters, it could be anybody. As you guys can see, they're already silver rated. So I went up almost, I think, two ranks in regards to, going from bronze to silver. I was pretty close to getting to gold. So it's like I said, a pretty quick level up. And the other 2 players, you're gonna want to go ahead and put basically any players that you want to finish the game with, or play the game with, I should say. Because now I do believe I have, yeah. So now I have new attacks unlocked here for the HP attack. I think I unlocked any costumes yet. But let's see. Might have gotten a new set. No? Okay. I haven't really messed around with this stuff yet, so I know I did unlock a couple of these new EX skills. The skins, like I said, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's all still basic stuff, so yeah, just go ahead and choose the 2 players that you feel you're going to want to use the most as your partners for these matches. And like I said, I'm going to use a solo to demonstrate exactly what my friend the LemonEatingKow did. So the main thing with this as well is that you want to go with the hardest level first. That's how you level up more quickly. So instead of starting out in bronze, on your second run, you're going to want to start on silver. Obviously, when you start as well, you're only going to have the option to do bronze battles, which is kind of obvious. You're starting from the bottom. So yeah, so once you do your second round, just start from the hardest difficulty available. That way you just keep going up from there. So we're going to start off on silver. Let's see. All of these should be silver. And you could choose your pick of the litter. I'm going to go with this one here because Alexandria is pretty small, so is the Promised Meadow. So if you have the option, always go with a location that's smaller. You don't want to get something too spread out. At least in my opinion. I don't know how you guys would prefer to do this, but I just got a new summon, which is Odin. I'm not even gonna need it, but I'll go ahead and put it either way. And yeah, so what's gonna be kind of key to this is, like I said, you need somebody that's a specialist that has projectile style attacks. And you're basically going to want to go to the enemy's core. You lock onto the enemy's core by holding L2.
What do you know? You might pose a challenge after all.
And just completely avoid any of the enemies if you can. So you want to go to like the furthest edge of the enemy's core. There we go. So I'm locked on now. So from here I just spam attacks. And just make sure you never actually go inside of the dome, because that's where it'll be problematic. The enemies will go straight after you. The AI doesn't really pay attention to you as long as you're not inside the core. Sometimes they fly back and then they step out really quickly. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. It's only 30 seconds and the match is over.
'Twas an immeasurable honor to fight alongside you.
So it's a quick, efficient method. As you can see, you're always gonna come out in first.
I knew you had it in you.
You're a credit to the
And
team.
you're always gonna get an A+ or A++ ranking, from what I've seen so far. So it's pretty simple. You guys saw I didn't take any damage, I didn't encounter any enemies. You're basically gonna want to keep running through this. So again, here you have you know, a couple of matches lined up. So silver, gold, platinum, mithril, which is what we're gonna go for, the highest rank.
Select a summon, Koopa.
Again, this doesn't really matter, your summons. And you just want to keep repeating this process until, you know, you get enough XP or you get whatever you want to unlock. I don't know what the levels cap at, to be honest, because this is my first time.
The first team to crush the core wins, Koopa.
Yeah, this is my first time playing Dissidia. I did not get a chance to play it on the PSP, so it's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, there we go. And so if you have a enemy in front of you, obviously fight them off. Try to fight them off, or try to just ignore them if you can completely. Yeah, just try to ignore the enemies as much as you can. Right there, they kind of caught me off guard, so. But yeah, see, again, I'm in a spot, secluded, all by myself. And the enemies are pretty much ignoring the dome, which is what you want to go for here. And you're gonna see the match is gonna end, and our core wasn't even touched. Just waiting for these guys to hop out of their dome.
The core's being besieged, Koopa.
You're a credit to the team.
Yeah. This one took a little bit longer because of the damage I took earlier, but
'Twas an
same outcome.
honor to fight
It's,
alongside
even with more difficult levels. So we're gonna keep repeating this process. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut up for a bit, just show you guys really quick and run through it. But once we get to the point, once we finish the matches, I am gonna go ahead and show you guys the results. You're gonna see, all the tokens you get. You unlock memories as well for the story mode, which is also very helpful. So now we got diamond. Let's put Alexandria again. So yeah, you'll be getting, like I said, fast level ups, tokens, treasure, guild, and the memories for the actual story mode. So from what I've heard, it's kind of difficult obtaining them because there is a lot of them. So this kind of gives you a pretty nice boost in regards to saving time and unlocking all those things.
The first team to crush the core wins, Koopa.
So again, L2, lock on and just spam it. And right now I'm just pressing up in circle for the bravery attack. I think, as of now I haven't unlocked other bravery attacks, if I'm not mistaken. If I did, I haven't switched them out yet. But I'm gonna jump away from here because the core's right there. So
I'll get the core.
So the aerial attack is a little bit different. If you hold off, just forward circle for the bravery, same thing. And of course I get caught in midair. There we go.
Good to go.
Chase off these churls.
Yeah, so just keep ignoring the enemies. So like I said, as long as you're not inside the core, they're ignoring you for the majority of the time. And not always, but this is probably the longest match that I've done so far.
Use your skills, Koopa.
There we go. Gotta get all those enemies out of there.
You're a credit to the team.
Yeah, so it's been the longest match I've had out of the prior ones.
I must say, I performed admirably today.
But of course, you kind of gotta expect this when you're playing harder levels. You do mithril, diamond, platinum.
You have my thanks.
I think adamantine is the highest, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you wanna, adamant. There you go. That's what it is. So this is the highest level. I haven't actually got to this yet. I've only did a platinum in my last round. Let's go there.
Select a summon, Kupo.
Well, I guess it depends how you want to play this, but I've been doing smaller maps, but I guess it kind of also would make sense if you get to a larger map. That way you're more spread out and the enemies take longer to go back into the actual dome to attack.
Chase off these
Go
churls.
ahead and spread out.
The core's being besieged, Kupo.
Because if you look at the screen in the top right corner, the enemies see that the core is being attacked, so they run back into the dome, but since there's nobody there, they run back out right away.
Chase off these churls.
So that's the way how this,
The core's being
you know, this
besieged,
tactic
Kupo.
works. I say tactic, but it almost feels like a cheat, but it's, you know, like I said, I never played Dissidia before, so it's one of the things that definitely helps. I did do some regular matches, just practicing and,
Chase these churls.
you know, just to get the hang of the game itself, but
I knew you had it in you.
I still am not at the level that I would like to be to start, you know, doing the actual story mode,
I performed
or,
admirably today.
what do you call it? Or to,
I haven't felt like that in a
You're a
while.
credit to the team.
or to actually play, you know, ranked matches online or anything like that. I need to get comfortable with the game first. Alright, Crystal. I guess it was a higher level than admin. Do the same one.
Select a summon, Kupo.
But yeah, like I said, it's pretty simple. It's just spamming attacks. It's, you know, nothing out of this world. And again, a big shout out to LemonEatingKow, you know, for posting up this the video originally, you know,
I don't
providing
need
all this
royal
info.
guard.
The first team to crush the core wins, Kupo.
Let's go.
Chase off these churls.
Oh, this is a little bit hard. Somebody's staying inside.
Chase off these churls. Use your skills, Kupo.
Sorry about that.
The core's being besieged, Kupo. The core will soon be sundered, Kupo.
Good to go.
There we go. Oh wow, I actually got beat.
What was it that we lacked?
Wow, I thought I was winning. Holy crap. Yeah, so that's the first time I actually lost in one, so
Sorry about that.
I
Sorry.
don't know if it was actually a summon or something else. Oh, that's interesting. Well, yeah, normally you go up to 6 matches, and this was the 5th one. And as you can see, you know, character went from gold, the other 2 are still in silver. They weren't that far off from going into gold though. So your character levels, you know, go up automatically. Obviously your player level as well. Then your rank. And I got a new record for points, so that's gonna jump up.
Kupo.
Alright, so this is what I was referring to. So now you get the story bonus levels, the memorias,
Kupo-fo. Kupo-fo.
the treasures as well.
Kupo-fo. Sundry spoils for a slice.
Go.
Great for Kupo. You mastered a new EX skill,
There you go.
Kupo. You mastered a new EX skill, Kupo-fo.
Time to strike.
Kupo.
Retreating.
These new messages, which I think are kind of dumb, but
Kupo.
Just time to press the advance.
Kupo.
I must-
Kupo-fo. Kupo.
Pay it no mind.
Kupo-fo.
Taking it to him.
Kupo-fo.
Pulling back.
yeah, and that was pretty much it, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and share it, like it, subscribe if you like as well. I am going to be putting out more Dissidia gameplay. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying your weekend. Have a good one.